Personally, I wish someone would have explained a bit earlier in my Christian life what it means to love my neighbor as myself. Because probably, like me, many other believers, we have heard in church that I can't love others unless or until I learn to love myself well. But when I was hearing this, I never knew what to do with that. More importantly, self-love is not a Christian or a biblical teaching. And what I mean by this is that if I draw love from the well of self, I won't find perfect love. Because there are times when I may not love myself in such a way that those around me need to be loved. And we need to pay attention that this verse does not say love your neighbor as you love yourself. If anything, we are to love our neighbor as we ourselves are loved. And if there is anyone whose love I want to experience the most, it is Jesus' love. So then I love my wife, we love our children with the love of God, not the love of Vlad. And once we experience the love of God, we will of course learn to love ourselves in a godly, non-narcissistic way. The pattern of Jesus is to love others as I myself am loved with God's love. We must be willing to learn this new way of loving the people that we share our lives with. And like me, you also inherit a pattern of love. And unless you adopt Jesus' pattern of love, you will, whether you know it or not, you will not be able to offer those you hold dear the love that they need, the same love that you need, a love that takes the posture of a selfless, kneeling servant. It is selfless because I put your needs and desires before my own. It is kneeling because I see your mess and I see your dirt, and yet I choose to restore your walk. It is a servant posture. Even if it means that you will hurt me or betray me like the disciples did with Jesus, I still choose to wash your feet and to serve your needs. In my marriage, I am a selfless, kneeling servant to my wife. In our parenting, we must be selfless, kneeling servants to our children. In our church, I am a selfless, kneeling servant to our members. In my family, I am a selfless, kneeling servant to those that are part of my wider family. And in my friendships, we need to adopt the posture of a kneeling, selfless servant to our friends. It is old but new to love others as Christ loves you. So we are commanded to love others according to the pattern of love we experience in Jesus. But the reality is that we need more than a pattern. We also need the power of Jesus to love others as Jesus loves